The confidence that comes with finding the perfect pair of jeans is unlike any other. We've all felt the struggle to find a fit in a style that we can feel good in. But when you finally find a pair that flatters your unique body type, you walk a little taller, smile bigger, and you might even add a little swing to your step. But I know the journey to get there often feels overwhelming and frustrating. So in today's video, we are revealing the best tips and tricks to help you find your perfect pair even from the comfort of your couch.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. I create fashion and lifestyle videos, and what we're all about here on this channel is just trying to create a more intentional life and trying to become better versions of ourselves. So if you are into any of that type of content, I would love to have you here as a subscriber. And first of all, I just wanted to say that I hope that you are doing well, that you're staying safe, and that I'm thinking about all of you. I know a lot of us have been at home, we've been online shopping, and I thought, what a perfect time to kind of teach you and reveal all of my secrets on how to find the perfect pair of denim, not by even leaving your couch. Just a little bit of a background, I used to be a virtual stylist for a company, and I was able to style women from all over the United States just by sitting on my couch, and I was able to style them perfectly to be able to get denim and jeans to fit their body shape. So I thought, if I can do this for other women, then why don't I put the power into your hands and teach you all of my tips and tricks so that you can learn how to shop for your body type in specifically the category of denim. So if you want to know how to pick the perfect pair of jeans without even leaving your couch, then stay tuned and watch this whole video. Alright, so just to let you know how this video is going to work, we're going to break it into 5 different steps. Step number 1 is to determine your body shape. Now this could get pretty complicated, and if you want to learn a little bit more about this topic, then feel free to Google it or look at other YouTube videos. I do plan on doing a whole dedicated video on how to dress for your shape at another point, but just to get you through this video, I want you to first just determine what shape you are. There are roughly about 5 different body types. Sometimes we can kind of move into one category and a little bit of another, but just to give you a general idea, an hourglass is the most proportioned body shape. They're equally proportional in their shoulders and their hips. They usually have a more defined waist, a fuller chest, and a fuller booty. There's a neat hourglass and a full hourglass. A neat hourglass is usually a little bit more slender. A full hourglass is more of like, you know, a Kim Kardashian. There's also a pear shape, which we usually carry our weight on the lower half of our body. We have more narrow shoulders and not very much of a full chest. The other shape is the rectangle, which you want to think about more of like an athletic body type, very minimal curves, not really a defined waist. They could be either very tall and slender, like the Victoria's Secret model, we all wish, or you might be a little bit more of an athletic shape as well. There's also the inverted triangle, which you carry your definition up here on your shoulders. You're usually a little bit wider here and more narrow in your waist area. Again, you may not have a lot of curves. Finally, the last body shape is the apple, which they usually have more slender legs and kind of carry their weight more in their midsection and their chest area. So that's just to give you a very brief overview on all the different body types. Like I said, if you want to learn more about it, stay tuned for another video coming in the future. So to determine your body shape, I really recommend getting naked. Get naked in the mirror, and just before you even look, just kind of give yourself some grace and just say, I love myself, I accept who I am, and just use that time in the mirror to just try to be positive with yourself and just to really look and analyze and see if you can determine what body shape you are. Like I said, sometimes we might be in one category and a little bit in the other, but try to kind of gauge your general shape. I consider myself more of a pear shape because I have more narrow shoulders, I don't have a very large chest, and I carry most of my weight in my hips and my thighs and my butt. So I consider myself a pear shape. Of course, our shapes are gonna look different. We're all different and we all have unique shapes. But if you can put yourself in just kind of a general category, it's gonna help make choosing your denim a lot easier. Okay, so once you have got naked with yourself and you figured out your body type, step 2 is going to be to determine the best silhouette for your shape. So different silhouettes or different jean styles are gonna look better for you depending on your body shape. So I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on what denim styles look best for each body type. Like I said, don't get too caught up in the rules of this. And just know that there are certain styles that are going to be more flattering and less flattering on you. Don't feel like you have to put yourself in a box and that you could never wear a certain, style of denim because it's not your body shape, perfect silhouette. But just know that this style may look more flattering than another style. Okay, so we're gonna do a really quick rundown. If you are an hourglass, what I will say is that you can wear basically any denim style because you're naturally proportioned. However, if you're gonna wear a flare jean or a boot cut jean, you're gonna wanna make sure you bring a little bit of volume on the top as well, because you're already balanced. If you do something to unbalance your shape, like for example, if you're gonna wear a puff sleeve shirt, you're gonna wanna pair that with like a flare jean, because that way you're gonna bring balance back to your shape. So the goal for any body shape is to dress for your shape to create a balance. So that can kind of help you just as a general rule. So for example, if you are a pear shape, you're gonna wanna try to bring balance to the lower part of your leg, because we're a lot fuller and curvier at the top. You know, those straight leg jeans look better on us because it kind of just brings more of a streamlined look to our leg. So like I said, hourglasses, you're lucky. You basically get to wear whatever style you want. Just make sure that you kind of bring that proportion back in your body with your blouses or your other pieces as well. All right, so for my pear shape ladies, what you're gonna wanna do is try to focus on streamlining your leg. We carry a lot of our weight in the upper part of our leg, and sometimes when we wear those skinny jeans, it can just make the top half of our leg look a little bit heavy. It doesn't mean you can't ever wear skinny jeans. It just means that it might not be the most flattering shape for you. I generally prefer more of a straight leg or even like a cropped flare jean. Those are kind of like the new and improved boot cut jeans. You could still wear a boot cut or even a flare. That's just gonna kind of bring a little bit of balance to the lower half of your leg. I generally would stay away from skinny jeans. You can of course still wear them if you want to, but it's not my favorite style on this body type. So the next body shape is your rectangle, which is more of a straight, more athletic looking silhouette. And the goal with the jeans for this shape is to really try to create the illusion of curves. So if you want to kind of look for embellishments, pocket details to give you more of a booty, you can really, to be honest, get away with wearing a variety of different styles. Flare, I think, look the nicest on this shape, but you can really wear skinny, you could wear straight, you could wear wide leg. Because you're more straighter, you're not gonna have to worry about a certain jean kind of emphasizing that area. So the goal is really just to create the illusion of curve. So I think flare jeans look the best, but honestly, you could pretty much wear any jean except the extra flare, which sometimes kind of puts you a little bit out of balance. But feel free to have fun here. You can even wear a boyfriend jean if you kind of want to embrace more of your boyish figure. So yeah, like I said, I think flare looks the most flattering, but you could really wear a variety of different styles. As for my inverted triangle, remember you're a little bit broader in the top with more narrow hips. The goal is to kind of create balance with your bottom half. So because you're broader on top, you're gonna want a silhouette that actually has a flare to it. Again, like you can wear a different variety of different silhouettes, but I think that the flare looks really flattering because it kind of just kind of creates that balance with your upper half, and it kind of just not widens, but just kind of creates that balance in the shape. I think that sometimes super skinny jeans just kind of emphasize your broader shoulders. So if you are gonna do more of a straight style, I would go with just like a classic straight leg jean. But something with a slight flare to it looks really, really flattering on you. The last shape is my apple shapes, and if you want to kind of show off your slender legs, then feel free to wear a skinny jean. Sometimes I feel like it's not the most flattering, but if you want to just kind of emphasize your legs, then feel free to wear a skinny. I actually think that the straighter leg styles look the absolute best on you, or even like a wide leg, or again, a flared leg, anything to kind of create balance to the bottom half of the body. So yeah, the only style that I would be hesitant toward is, you know, maybe skinny. If you want to emphasize your legs, you know, feel free to wear them, but it's not my favorite style on that body type. But again, like I said, don't feel like you have to stay in these really rigid rules. You know, still have fun and wear a different variety of styles. But I do think the most flattering is like a wide leg, a flared leg, or even a straight leg jean. So once you have determined your silhouette that is the most flattering for your figure, it is time to determine the rise of your jean. So there are 3 different rises. There are low rise, mid rise, and high rise jeans. Low rise look the absolute best on my athletic shapes. It kind of gives you a little bit more of a waist definition. If you are petite, absolutely stay away from a low rise jean. It really cuts you off and makes you look shorter than you are. So definitely steer clear of a low rise if you are petite. If you are tall, you may want to go for a low rise jean because it's actually gonna just maybe make you look a little bit shorter. So if you are really tall and you are self-conscious of that, then go for a low rise jean. Mid-rise jean is universally flattering. All body types can wear a mid-rise jean. My apple shapes are gonna love a mid-rise jean because it just kind of like sucks everything in the right way, whereas sometimes like a high-rise jean kind of gives us, you know, that muffin top that we're scared of, whereas a low-rise jean just kind of lets everything spill out. So mid-rise is just really a flattering style on everyone. So if you're kind of unsure as which rise to go with, then definitely just go for a mid-rise. The high-rise jean is really, really nice for my ladies who have a smaller waist. So my hourglass shapes and my pear-shaped ladies, if you really want to emphasize your smaller waist, then definitely go for a high-rise jean. If you are, you know, an hourglass, and you could even go for like a super high-rise jean too. But yeah, so those are the 3 rises. And like I said, the low rise, I would really only wear them if you are really tall or if you are more of an athletic or triangle shape or inverted triangle shape. And then high rise is really best for hourglass and pear shapes, and then mid rise is universally flattering. Okay, so you've determined your body shape, you've determined the best silhouette for your body type, you've also determined what kind of rise you want. Now here is the secret sauce to this video. This is what makes this video unlike any other jean video that I've seen on YouTube, and it is this secret. Are you ready for it? It is to measure your inseam. What is an inseam, you ask? An inseam is the length or the measurement from the top of your crotch to the ankle of your jean. This is gonna help you to figure out if a pair of jeans is gonna be too long, too short, or just right. We're talking Goldilocks of the 3 bears. You don't want it too big, you don't want it too small, you want it just right. The inseam measurement is gonna be the secret to helping you figure out if a pair of jeans is gonna fit you in the length of your body. So what I did is below in the description box, I gave you a little bit of a chart. So depending on your height, you're gonna wanna look for these specific measurements. So if you're under 5'3", you're gonna want this size inseam. If you're above 5'3" and between, you know, these height measurements, you're gonna wanna look. In the description box, you can check out my inseam guide, but I also wanna teach you how to measure your own inseam, because this is really gonna be the most accurate measurement, is if you just do it yourself. This is gonna just make sure that your jeans fit you like a glove. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna get a measuring tape. I prefer the fabric ones because they move a little bit easier when you're kind of trying to get into those small places, but you could also use a measuring tape if you absolutely have to as well. What you're gonna wanna do, you can have somebody help you with this if you want to, is you're gonna take the measuring tape and you're gonna literally put it up to your crotch bone, and you're gonna move it all the way down to your ankle. Now, if you are somebody who usually wears flare jeans, you're gonna wanna take it about 2 inches past your ankle to kind of get you an idea of how far the flare is gonna go. If you want your jeans to be more ankle length or like a typical skinny leg style, then you're gonna wanna stop the measurement right there at your ankle. If you are petite, I think that showing just a little bit of your ankle is so flattering and elongating for your legs. So I would actually go up just about an inch higher. So for example, if you're 5'3" and under, your inseam should really be a 26 or shorter. I usually I can get away with like a 26 and a half inseam, and I'm not even 5'3", I'm just about 5'3". So my inseam is usually about a 26 and a half, but my favorite is really like 25 to 26 because I get a little bit of ankle showing. It makes me look taller, especially if I pair it with like a nude shoe with an open toe, and it just makes your legs look so much longer. So yeah, this is the secret sauce, is to just take that extra time to measure your inseam. How do I know what the length of an inseam is? What you're gonna wanna do is, if you're shopping online, is you're gonna wanna check the details of the item. So you're gonna click the little box where it says description so you can see a little bit more information about the jean. And you're gonna wanna see what the inseam measurement is. Almost every single pair of denim online actually tells you what the inseam measurement is. So if it's, let's say, a 28 inseam and you're a petite girl, you know you can skip right on past that pair of jeans because those are gonna be about 2 inches too long for you. So the great thing is, once you know the best inseam for you, you can go on the website and see what the description of the jean says, what the length of inseam is, and compare it to your most flattering inseam. So that way you can easily just say, that's gonna be too long on me, that's gonna be too short. Of course, you still have the option to get in a jean tailored if you really love a certain silhouette or a style. But of course, just finding one that's already going to fit you in the length, especially while we're staying at home, is gonna be the easiest. Like I said, I will have my inseam description guide in the box below. but I really recommend just measuring your own because it's going to give you the most accurate reading. So again, if you're looking for more of a skinny or a straight style, go straight to your ankle. If you're going to go for a flare jean, kind of add 2 to 3 inches based off of that. And then if you are petite, I would go up another inch to expose some ankle. Okay, so the very last tip is to determine the right fabric blend. So the key here is if you are somebody who has a little bit of curves, you got a little bit of a booty, I recommend looking for a denim blend that has a little bit of spandex in it or some sort of stretch, because this is gonna give you a lot more give. It's gonna be able to give you that kind of stretch when you're trying to put your jeans on or squeeze into them. So when you look again in the fabric details on a website, you're gonna wanna see if there's a small percentage of spandex. Obviously, the higher percentage of spandex or stretch in a jean, the stretchier they're going to be. If you are more straight in shape, if you're more athletic or you're taller or you're slender, then a lot of those more rigid denim blends actually look really flattering on you. So just think the less spandex, obviously, the less stretch. So if a denim blend has no spandex, then that's when you're gonna be looking at a really tough, tight pair of denim. So if you've ever tried on a pair of jeans where you're like, oh my gosh, I couldn't get them over my butt, it's probably because there was no spandex or stretch in the jean. So if you're somebody who's had that problem in the past, and you're going to want to make sure, hey, I really need to make sure that I have some sort of a stretch blend to my jean. If you notice that you actually like the more tight, rigid feeling, then you're going to want to look for something that has no spandex. I like kind of a jean right in the middle where it's very, very little stretch. Like I like a more kind of rigid feel to my denim. I don't like too much stretch, but I obviously need a little bit of stretch because I still got a booty and I got some hips and I gotta get those jeans over it. So that's just a little bit of a tip. If you've kind of hated one brand of jeans over another, it could actually be the fabric type or the denim blend. Okay, so yeah, just follow those 5 steps. So figure out your body type, determine the silhouette, find your rise, measure your inseam, and figure out your fabric blend, and you will have the best fitting pair of denim. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you were able to kind of take these tips and be able to apply it to your online shopping. I know that shopping for jeans is so difficult, but I promise you that if you get a little bit of practice, then you will be able to do this from your couch. The one thing that I will add kind of as a side note is, of course, there are going to be certain brands that are different from each other. So obviously, once you kind of get to know certain denim brands, you're going to say, hey, I know I love this brand because of this, or this brand because of that. So the one kind of area or learning curve that you might have is just finding the right brands that you love. So just keep that into consideration. Of course, brands do vary from each other, but when you have these 5 tips, it's really gonna kind of narrow down on your return rate, and you're gonna be, get more comfortable doing this, and pretty soon you'll have the hang of it. Of course, I still have times where, it didn't quite turn out the way that I wanted, but overall, I've gotten really good at just saying, okay, I like a high-rise jean, I like something that has just a tiny bit of stretch to it, I want my inseam to be 26 or less, and so when I go online and I shop, I know if it doesn't meet those requirements, I can just skip on past that pair of jeans, and then just kind of makes things a little bit easier and just kind of hones in on that whole process of online shopping. So once again, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you took away some tips and tricks, and it kind of makes this time at home a little bit more fun, or at least makes your online shopping experience a little bit more pleasant. Once again, I would love to have you as a subscriber, please. I'm trying to grow my channel, so it would mean a lot to you if you would be willing to join the community. But once again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.